Right now, the fate of Kyle Rittenhouse will soon be in the hands of a jury as both the prosecution and defense give their closing arguments.
Also, Republican Rebecca Clayfish is suing the Wisconsin Election Commission, why she says it broke the law.
And President Biden looks to help the tribal nations with a number of executive orders. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now. And the Kyle Rittenhouse trial will be in the jury's hands by morning. Breaking news, the judge says they'll get the case at 9 a.m. after both lawyers have closed their argument.
The 18-year-old from Illinois shot and killed 2 people and wounded a 3rd last year in Kenosha. Attorneys for Rittenhouse, who was 17 at the time of the shooting, argued he acted in self-defense. But prosecutors argued Rittenhouse provoked the situation when he pointed his gun at an unarmed man.
You cannot claim self-defense against a danger you create.
Mr. Rosenbaum was shot because he was chasing my client and going to kill him.
Rittenhouse could serve life in prison if convicted of the most serious charge, first-degree intentional homicide. And speaking of those charges, there are still 5 felonies for the jury to consider against Rittenhouse after the judge dismissed a misdemeanor of carrying a gun while underage.
Now, that gives the jury a lot to consider here and a lot for us to try to understand about what they can and cannot take into account. Anna Hansen spoke with a local attorney with a unique perspective on the case.
2 weeks filled with some intense moments.
We've seen a lot of testimony and we've seen a lot of contentious advocacy between the groups of lawyers.
Boiling down to a jury of 12 considering 5 felonies, with some notable counts which could send Kyle Rittenhouse to prison.
There is the first-degree reckless homicide charge, and then there is a lesser-included offense of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, I believe.
The defense team has said Rittenhouse shot 3 people, killing 2 in self-defense. Jessa Nicholson-Gatz briefly served on Rittenhouse's defense team last year. She says self-defense requires considering certain criteria.
In the context of a first-degree homicide, they simply need to conclude that Kyle believed it was necessary to act with deadly force. Second-degree intentional homicide requires an objective element as well.
Nicholson-Gatz says Wisconsin has robust self-defense laws, but it's the intentional homicide charges that carry the longest prison sentences if convicted.
The maximum penalty for a first-degree reckless homicide is much higher than that of a second degree.
Regardless, she expects the jury to acquit Rittenhouse on the homicide charges.
I think the facts support acquittals.
But the decisions rest with the jury, not Nicholson-Gatz, who knows someone will be upset when the verdict is read.
I think this is an extremely divisive case. I think that there are going to be people that are unhappy no matter which way this verdict comes out.
In Madison, Anna Hansen, News 3 Now.
We'll have continuing coverage of the trial and its outcome on our website, channel3000.com.
As the trial nears its end, people in Kenosha are hoping for things to remain peaceful. It's been more than a year since protests turned into chaos following the shooting of Jacob Blake. And now some business owners there will have to make a tough decision: board up their stores ahead of the verdict or leave them be.
Do I have my boards? Yes, I do. Do I want to put them up? No, I don't. I'm not sure what's going to happen. All I'm going to do is stay positive.
In preparation for the potential outcome, Governor Evers put 500 National Guard troops on standby to respond if help is needed by local law enforcement.
Well, let's check your certified most accurate forecast. Now here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
After a cloudy and cold day today, we're starting to see some breaks in the overcast. If we take a look at the time lapse from the Edgewater Skycam, you can see just how cloudy the skies were today. But as we headed towards sunset, we started to see some breaks in the clouds in the western sky, and now skies are actually becoming partly cloudy. That will allow temperatures to drop off a little bit tonight. You can see on Doppler track right now, no precipitation across Wisconsin. We had a few flurries earlier. Those have moved down into Indiana and southern Lake Michigan, but with southern Wisconsin, it's precipitation free. Low temperatures this morning, lower 20s here in Madison, a few places in the teens up in central Wisconsin. I think we'll see similar low temperatures for tonight. High temperatures, though, only went up a few degrees. 33 was the best we could do here in Madison. Janesville topped out at 34, so did Camp Douglas. And right now, here in Madison, we're down to 31 degrees. It's already in the mid-20s out toward the Dells and Camp Douglas, where skies are turning partly cloudy. So by tomorrow morning, I'm looking for temperatures to drop probably to the lower 20s by around midnight and then hold nearly steady overnight. So we'll be in the mid-20s by tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow, the winds will pick up out of the southeast, and we'll see a high temperature of 50 degrees. So milder weather is on the way for a day or two, but colder weather is here after that. I'll have more in the forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. The student who created a meme comparing a football game to an image of slavery is now facing a charge. The 15-year-old facing 1 count of unlawful use of computerized communication communication systems. Officials were first made aware of this meme back on November 3rd after it circulated on social media. Neither of the students in the actual photo was involved in the creation of that meme. And the Madison Police Department investigating an alleged sexual assault near Warner Park. According to police, it happened just before 10:30 Sunday night near North Sherman and Trailsway. Police say a 25-year-old woman was by her car when a man came up behind her and made inappropriate sexual comments and then touched her inappropriately. When the woman screamed, the man took off running. Police searched the area but did not find a suspect. Anyone with information regarding that incident is asked to call Madison Police.
A gentleman's club is closing for 7 days after a person was shot there yesterday. Police responded to reports of shots fired Sunday morning in the parking lot of Club Bristol just after midnight. It's the 4th shooting at the club this year. While the 7-day closure is only temporary, the club was told earlier this year to look for a new location. The man who shot a woman and dog before turning the gun on himself last weekend is dead. Oregon police say he died at an area hospital. The woman was also hospitalized but has since been released. Police found a dog dead at the scene. The incident happened at an apartment in Oregon. It's believed the two people were in a relationship, and their names have not yet been released.
Evansville community mourning the loss of a firefighter who died unexpectedly yesterday. Christopher Augustin was a firefighter and emergency medical responder in Evansville starting in 2013. He also served in the Belleville Fire Department. Evansville Chief of Police Patrick Reese said in a statement, firefighter Augustin served honorably until his passing. He'll be missed by all in our community, and we thank him for his many years of service. The cause of death has not been released. The Juneau County Sheriff's Office says authorities have touched base with a 23-year-old woman who's been missing now for nearly a month. They say Samantha Day is all right, but did not indicate if she was back in Juneau County. Day is from Reedsburg and the Mauston areas. Has not been seen since October 17th. She was dropped off in Friendship at a resort. It was not known at the time the individual with whom she was meeting.
President Biden is showing his support for Native American communities. Today, he held the first Tribal Nation Summit since 2016 at the White House. During the summit, the president signed a new executive order. The order directs federal agencies to address what the administration calls an epidemic of missing or murdered indigenous people.
I'm grateful to the tribes who led the effort. You know, we also can be proud of that progress, but there's still so much more to do.
Some other key actions include increasing tribal participation in the management of federal lands and including tribal ecological knowledge in the fight against climate change. Republican gubernatorial candidate Rebecca Kleefisch is suing the Wisconsin Elections Commission. She's looking to suspend the guidance the agency gave to local election clerks during the pandemic. Kleefisch alleges the commission broke the law in late March 2020 when it issued guidance allowing local clerks to combine polling places in the April 7th spring election. State law requires polling places to be established at least 30 days before an election.
The Rock County Sheriff's Office is showing off its new squad car designs. A squad car design committee comprised of 8 staff members from the Rock County Sheriff's Office created this new look. Only new squad cars will have this new design. The older ones will still be around until those cars are rotated out of service. Governor Evers of the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development announcing $20 million in grants to help more than 2,300 Wisconsinites, part of the much anticipated Worker Advancement Initiative. It's funded by the American Rescue Plan Act. The initiative will serve Wisconsinites whose previous employment has not come back since the pandemic started. Grant, Richland, Iowa, Lafayette, Greene, and Rock counties will get more than $1.6 million, and that funding will help serve 296 participants. Greene County Public Health working to help residents quit smoking with the Great American Smokeout this Thursday. The initiative gives people across the country a day to start quitting tobacco. Officials say 19% of Greene County adults smoke. 22% of Greene County high school students reported using vaping products in the past 30 days. The Smokeout is led by the American Cancer Society.
Well, fans of the Green Bay Packers will have another chance to call themselves an owner this week. The organization says it will hold another stock sale starting tomorrow. The Packers say they plan to sell 300,000 shares at $300 a piece, plus additional handling fees. People interested in buying shares can do so online or with a check through the mail. The sale will be until February 25th of next year. It's the 6th sale in the team's history. The U.S. Postal Service is looking for volunteers to adopt letters this holiday season for Operation Santa. Participants will help fulfill holiday wishes for children and families in need. Anyone can participate. To register, visit USPSOperationSanta.com and click the registration link. Starting November 29th, volunteers can visit the website and read through posted letters, and they can choose which wishes they would like to fulfill. Well, coming up, 2 longtime Madison companies become one. How they celebrated the occasion today.
Plus, the fans have spoken. Find out which new name they have picked for the old Beloit Snappers. Just ahead.
One of our biggest sales of the year, the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get huge savings on already low prices, up to 50% off. Plus, see what's new, what's in stock, and save 25% on our great accessories.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's going to take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched and get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
With so many options to choose from, holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery make it easy to find gifts that match every personality on your holiday list. And with tickets ranging from $1 to $20, you can fill any stocking with fun and excitement. Find them now at gas stations, grocery stores, and other lottery retailers near you. Scratch more names off your gift list with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery.
One of our biggest sales of the year, the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get huge savings on already low prices, up to 50% off. Plus, see what's new, what's in stock, and save 25% on our great accessories.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
2 companies are celebrating combining as one and opening a brand new building. Specialty electric power and mechanical contractor Hooper has been in Madison since 1913. And together with General Heating and Air Conditioning, the 2 companies will still be called Hooper. Today they held a ribbon-cutting ceremony at their new building in DeForest. Hooper says the team up under one roof will help better serve the community.
Well, the Beloit baseball team now has a new name. Say goodbye to the Snappers and hello to the Sky Carp. The team unveiling that new name and identity in a ceremony at ABC Supply Stadium today. A Sky Carp, they say, is a goose that doesn't migrate in the winter. Fans voted on the new name that started with over 1,000 submissions. Some of the other names fans voted on were the Supper Clubbers, the Cheese Balls, and the Polka Hike.
Well, the band Journey will visit Pfizer Forum next year as part of their Freedom Tour 2022, and they won't be alone. Journey will perform on Saturday, March 12th at 7:30 with special guest Billy Idol. Tickets go on sale to the public this Friday at 10 in the morning. You can purchase tickets or get more information at Ticketmaster.com.
There's a blast out of the 80s, huh? All right, as we get closer to the winter season, we'll be starting to see more and more watches and warnings, but do you know the difference in wintertime?
Coming up, Julian Searight gives us a better understanding of winter weather terminology.
Plus, Gary will be back. He's got a complete look at your work week forecast. Stay with us.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seater sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
A celebration of life, love, laughter, and Fiddler on the Roof.
At Overture Center, November 16th through 21st. Tickets at overture.org.
Gobin Cars is having a huge fall sale with the largest selection of vehicles under $15,995 or $249 per month. That's right, don't miss out on our fall sale with the best selection of SUVs, cars, vans under $15,995 or $249 per month. We have one of the largest selections of vehicles in Dane County with over 500 vehicles in stock. So just come on in and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Go to Gobin Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
A celebration of life, love, laughter, and Fiddler on the Roof.
At Overture Center, November 16th through 21st. Tickets at overture.org.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Well, hey, all this week we're getting you ready for winter weather season as part of Severe Winter Weather Awareness Week.
Yeah, ready or not, right? Our first warned weather team has special reports lined up and are looking at what you should know ahead of that first big storm. And tonight, Julian Seawright explains some of the terms that we will be using to describe what we can all expect.
With the winter season right around the corner, there's some things we'll need to talk about and cover just so we can keep you and yours and your family safe as we try to maneuver throughout the winter season. So first thing we're going to be covering is winter weather terminology, which is the watch, advisory, and warning. What are they and why are they issued? Well, a winter storm watch in itself is when snow, sleet, or ice is going to be possible. This is a precautionary type of alert that will be sent out from the National Weather Service and relayed from us to you in your homes. This is mainly to say be prepared for a winter storm. And a winter storm in itself is when a storm could produce heavy snow, sleet, or even freezing rain to the forecasted area. Then we have the winter weather advisory, which is when wintry weather is to be expected for the forecasted area. Use caution whenever this is going to be issued, as light amounts of wintry precipitation or blowing snow will cause slick conditions and could affect travel if precautions are not taken. Then we have the winter storm warning. This is a bit when we're expecting wintry weather to be expected for the forecasted area, and we are advising to avoid travel at all costs whenever this is issued. Winter storms will produce heavy snow, sleet, or freezing rain and cause significant travel impacts that could be dangerous and treacherous to you if you are not prepared. Now, blizzard warning, well, what is that? Well, not every winter storm is going to be a blizzard. What you need for a blizzard are a few things. One, you need sustained winds of 35 miles an hour plus to be sustained over a current few amount of hours, which is about 3 consecutive hours is when you need conditions of heavy falling, blowing snow, which is creating visibility of less than a quarter of a mile. These conditions have to last, once again, over 3 hours. So our best solution for this is to make sure that you're staying home and do not travel at all. Travel will be extremely difficult or even impossible in blizzard-like conditions. It can be very treacherous and dangerous to your livelihood. So now that we've covered a bit of the terminology, there's some things we'll need to know just to prepare for the snow. Things to consider. Make sure that you have a shovel, supply of some salt, fuel for the snow blower. Make sure the boots are handy. You're going to need it, especially if heavy snowfall has accumulated. And in addition, kitty litter for traction, and make sure that you have your car safety kit. These are some things to take away and keep you on an insight so you'll be able to maneuver throughout the winter season.
All right, that's Julian Seawright reporting. We thank him for that. Now let's go to Gary, who better not be using any of those terms anytime soon. Gary?
No, I am not. That's good news. The weather actually looks pretty quiet for the next 10 days, leading us right up into the Thanksgiving holiday, which is good timing for that because a lot of people will be traveling early next week. But Doppler track shows pretty quiet conditions across southern Wisconsin. We had some flurries earlier. Those have pushed out into Lake Michigan and are moving away from us. But you can see on Doppler track out to the west, not seeing anything there. So things look pretty quiet for tomorrow. Now, we could see a couple of showers by late tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning, but there'll be rain showers. And that's because tomorrow will be breezy and milder with high temperatures near 50, and it'll also be near 50 on Wednesday, although temperatures will probably hold steady in the afternoon after the passage of a cold front. And then we'll turn colder again for Thursday and Friday. High temperatures drop back into the middle 30s Thursday, upper 30s on Friday. And we're looking for dry weather, a little bit of a warm up for the weekend. But other than that chance of rain, mainly southeast of Madison, late tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning, the weather should stay dry through about Tuesday of next week. So that even includes the weekend and, again, the early part of next week. We could see some rain or snow showers about Wednesday, maybe some snow showers or flurries on Thanksgiving Day itself. Current temperatures are in the 20s and 30s across our part of the Midwest, but notice to the south of us, temperatures a lot milder, 50s to around 60 over eastern Colorado and the western portions of Kansas and Nebraska. Jet stream starting to flatten out again. That's a sign that milder Pacific air will start heading back in our direction. So while our upper level winds have been from the northwest the last couple of days, bringing us our first accumulating snow mainly on the grass over the weekend, the next weather system heading more into southern Canada and should bypass us to the north, and that will just allow that milder Pacific air to start moving eastward. There's a stationary front out to the west. Eventually, this part of the front will become a cold front and drop southward, but as it moves eastward, that's what will generate the shower chances late tomorrow night into early on Wednesday morning. Temperatures right now, 20s to around 30 across much of Wisconsin. Kind of chilly out there, but compared to 24 hours ago, while our temperatures are about the same or down just a couple of degrees, notice out to the west, those temperatures are going up. Another sign that we should be milder for tomorrow. So on future track, light winds tonight with partly cloudy skies, temperatures dropping into the low to mid 20s. But tomorrow, we'll see more in the way of clouds, but the winds will pick up out of the south and southeast. That will allow temperatures to jump up to around 50. Now, here's the cold front. You can see the wind shift from the south to the northwest. Again, as that moves through, maybe generating a few showers late tomorrow night, mainly southeast of Madison. That's when it'll start to tap into a little bit more moisture. But by that time, the front will already be past us. On Wednesday, we'll see nearly steady temperatures with a northwesterly wind. Colder weather will arrive as we head into Thursday and Friday of this week. So for tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies becoming breezy and also milder. Today's high temperature 33. Tomorrow, we jump up to 50 degrees, so that'll feel pretty nice. 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, 48 on Wednesday, but afternoon temperatures holding nearly steady. The colder weather arrives for Thursday and Friday with temperatures in the 30s, back to the 40s this weekend. And then as we head toward the Thanksgiving holiday, some rain or snow showers on Wednesday and perhaps some snow showers or flurries on Thanksgiving Day itself.
And coming up in sports, good luck trying to tackle Braylon Allen. Northwestern couldn't on Saturday, and because of that, the Badger freshman was honored by the Big Ten. Allen's latest award is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's only paint. It's only paint that comes in an award-winning twist and pour container. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only easy opening, smooth pouring, change your life both professionally and romantically. Paint. Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
After my kids left for college, the house got a bit empty, so I'm like, I'm getting a dog. I find this great deal online for a scruffy little puppy, till they hit me with a huge delivery fee. Then I remembered a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Insane shipping costs? This is a pet scam. I'll keep looking.
Recognize fraud sooner, so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Happy holidays from Meineke Car Care Center. We would like to thank you for your business this year and wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season. Drive safe during all of your travels. Meineke, doing car care right.
Black Friday is happening now at Steinhoffels. Start with 35% off the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Then save big on bonus buys throughout the store. Like this wine cabinet, $149. A queen upholstered bed, also $149. A queen beauty rest mattress, now just $399. This 5-piece dining set, $799. A 2-piece sectional, only $12.99. The Black Friday deals start now, only at Steinhoffels and steinhoffels.com.
What is all this?
We call them options.
Options? Don't make me laugh.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
Tomorrow, meet Sauk City Sisters on a mission to bring local artists and crafters' creations together under one roof.
And answer our question of the day for a chance to win these.
Plus, the latest in the weather pattern as we move towards Thanksgiving week. That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
Another week, another honor for Braylon Allen. This time, the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Week was named the conference's co-offensive player of the week. Against Northwestern, Allen ran wild. The Badger freshman racked up 173 yards on 25 carries and scored 3 touchdowns. It was Allen's 6th straight 100-yard game. Quick reminder that he's only 17, and it's safe to say Tyler Beach loves blocking for him.
Braylon's the kind of guy that likes to run through people, and he's always falling forward, which is kind of the impressive thing. You know, not every running back does that, and that's kind of the important thing about our offense is that, you know, Braylon's always getting yards most of the time if we're on with stuff. Even if something's messed up, he's able to still get a few yards, which that's, you know, a huge thing.
Fitting it is Nebraska week for Wisconsin, considering today is the anniversary of when Melvin Gordon ran all over the Huskies on this date in 2014. The former Badger rushed for 408 yards and scored 4 touchdowns to set an FBS rushing record. Remember, Gordon did it on 25 carries and only in 3 quarters. UW won that game 59-24. And for more on Saturday's game against the Huskers, tune into this week's Badger Blueprint. Jim Polzine and I will look back at Braylon Allen's big day against Northwestern, look ahead to Nebraska, and it airs Wednesday night during the 10 o'clock newscast. The Packers got back into the win column yesterday, but it was at a cost. Whitney Marcellus, Rashawn Gary, and Aaron Jones all left the game with injuries. Marcellus is expected to be done for the year after tearing his bicep, while Gary plans to wear a brace and going to try to play on Sunday with a hyperextended elbow. As far as Jones goes, the Packers got lucky. Jones has a mild MCL sprain as it is expected to miss 1 to 2 weeks.
We'll just monitor it on a daily basis and see how fast he can heal up, because he's certainly a guy that you want out on the field. He does so much for our team, just not only from a production standpoint, but also just the energy he brings to our team is pretty contagious.
Gary?
We saw those flakes of snow in Green Bay on Sunday, and now just things pretty quiet around here. We've got partly cloudy skies, live view from the Edgewater Skycam. Not seeing any snow around here. Temperatures have cooled off into the 20s north of Madison. Still 31 in town, 32 degrees in Janesville. But the good news is the winds are pretty light. So wind chills right now, really not much of a factor. They're pretty much what the temperatures are. Look for readings to fall into the lower to middle 20s by about midnight, and then hold steady overnight. Tomorrow, the winds pick up out of the southeast. High temperature gets up to 50, and we'll be around 48 on Wednesday with maybe a shower chance southeast of Madison late tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. Then mainly dry weather with a cool down at the end of the week, a warm up for the weekend. Colder weather as we head toward Thanksgiving with some rain and snow showers Wednesday.
All right, Gary, thank you, and thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
See you back here at 10.